Hi, I'm Yani. For most of my life, my steps were guided by selfish ambition, greed, and pride. I was building my career as a civil engineer, building businesses, chasing every next milestone. I liked being in control, the one with the plan. And I got what I was chasing, yet I still felt empty. Even though I already accepted Jesus when I was in high school, it was during the pandemic that I finally began to truly seek the Lord. I found CCF online, started watching services, joined a D group, and eventually started to lead a D group. For the first time, I found satisfaction in Him and started to obey Him. But God wasn't finished with me. During this time, I had a boyfriend, and our painful breakup revealed that my heart wasn't fully surrendered to God. I was still holding on to control, just in a different area of my life. So I prayed, Lord, I surrender. How can I obey you? God brought me back to Matthew 28, verses 19 to 20, where He said, Go and make disciples of all nations. I remember telling Him, But Lord, I'm already obeying this. I'm leading a discipleship group. I share the gospel when I can, and I give through finances and time. What else do I lack? I thought I had already fulfilled that command because I was making disciples of the people around me. But I didn't see that His heart was for all the nations and not just for the ones near me. I realized this after reading CCF Beyond's posts about the billions of people who have never heard the gospel, not even once. And something in me broke. Here in the Philippines, we're blessed. We can freely share Jesus without risking our lives. But there are people who don't even know His name. So I asked God how to obey Him in this too. And He answered through CCF Beyond's short-term mission trips. I didn't have the funds or the plan. And for once, I couldn't plan my way into this one. I just had to trust Him. He provided for every step of my journey and led people to partner with me in prayer and giving. Through those trips to Cambodia and another country in Southeast Asia, I saw what God was already doing in places where the gospel is restricted. And I realized something that changed how I saw missions completely. Reaching the unreached isn't a special calling for special people. It's the same command Jesus gave to all of us who believe in Him. The same obedience I was already living out, just aimed further out. Every time I came back from those short-term mission trips, I'd encourage my D group and friends to pray and to maybe join even just one short-term mission trip, not because you're called in some unique way, but to see what God is already doing and ask Him how you can obey too. In the middle of all this surrendering, God was also working in another part of my life. He brought me a husband whose life was being shaped toward that same purpose. We got married last September 2025, and we've been praying for an opportunity to work among the unreached people groups in South Asia. In November 2025, we found out we were pregnant. We heard our baby's heartbeat on the ultrasound, but about a month later, in December, I had a miscarriage. It was one of the hardest things I've had to surrender. Wanting a child isn't wrong. It's a good desire. And losing that was genuinely painful. But in the middle of that grief, God gently reminded us that even in this, our timeline, our plans for our family, was something that we could trust Him with. We didn't have to hold on to it so tightly the way I wanted control over my career, over a plan, or over an outcome. God reminded us once again to surrender and to trust Him. I long for Jesus to return, but Matthew 24, verse 14 says, The gospel will be preached to all nations, and then the end will come. There's so much work left, and we need to ask God to send more workers into His harvest field, people who will tell the nations how loved they are. Today, my husband and I keep learning what it looks like to obey God's heart for the nations through CCF Beyond's Disciple the Nations or DTN training. We're also leading a couples D group and volunteering in CCF Beyond. Wherever you are in your walk with Him, whatever you're already obeying Him in, know that He might be asking you to simply open your hands a little wider. I believe this is how obedience looks like, surrendering to Him one step at a time. To God be all the glory and praise.